Well, I know that your first album, Don't Come Easy, that came out in 91. And it had to have been 91-ish, 92, right in that area, that I was introduced to you guys at a little club in Memphis called Night Moves.
Oh yeah, we got stories about that too.
That is where I saw you guys play. A friend of mine invited me to that show, and I was a fan ever since. So yeah, if you got a story you'd like to share about Night Moves in Memphis,
our core audience would love that.
Yeah, right?
I tell you what, that is still in my diary. That one. First of all, it was just a great show in general. We loved the club, and it was actually the last show of that current run of the U.S. tour.
Okay.
So, final show, everybody's in party mode anyway. And there was just an unbelievable wealth of Southern girls at that show. Just lovely Southern girls, and a couple of them kind of made themselves well known to me and Michael. So anyway, we're afterwards.
We're off to a great start.
We're partying a little bit, but we got to leave about 1 a.m. because the bus is heading back to New York to take us home. And Michael and I are having a particularly good time. Honest to God, I mean, my memory is not faulty on this. These girls were like Playboy material. This is like, you don't run away from this if you don't have to, basically. Right. And we were having a good time. So it's like 1 o'clock. Our tour manager starts rounding us up, and I'm looking at Mike. He's looking at me and like, we ain't going. He said, what? And I said, we ain't getting on the bus. We're staying here. What are you going to do? I don't know. I got a credit card. I'll find a red and whatever I got to do. And so our tour manager goes running off. We are so screwed. He's definitely calling our managers right now. We're in so much trouble. And I'll never forget, he comes running back at us like, stop. And I'm like, come on, man, Bob, what are you going to do? And he just shoves a handful of rubbers into both of our hands. Like, be safe, and goes running off.
Nice.
So we spent the evening at an unnamed hotel not far from Night Moves, really just having an amazing time.
Jeff,
with two lovely young ladies.
To put in my mind, get perspective, what part of Memphis was this place in?
Night Moves was at Mendenhall and Winchester.
Okay. Yeah.
Which back at this time was not a terrible area.
Yeah.
Danny, you wouldn't go there now and do what you're talking about.
Yeah, what a shame.
Yeah.
Well, we had a wonderful time, and the morning came, and it was time to go. And we were like, all right, well, what are we going to do? Well, we'll get a cab to the airport. Days when you could do this, and we'll find a flight heading to either one of the 3 New York airports. So how can we lose? And we get in a cab, and there was an elderly black gentleman in the cab. We're like, to the airport, please. He goes, where are you guys going? I said, well, we're going to try and get a flight to New York today. He goes, son, he goes, it's Labor Day weekend. We're like, oh, no. We hadn't even thought of that. We did manage to get a flight home. I'm surprised they let us on the plane because we were just so absurdly hungover and looked at, but we did make it home. But honestly, Michael and I must talk about that about once a month.